We're diving into an incredible piece of coinage, the 1973 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Believe it or not, this seemingly ordinary penny can be worth a staggering $1.4 million. Let's find out why. The 1973 D Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Cent series, first issued in 1909. This particular coin was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D Mint mark. It features President Abraham Lincoln on the front and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what makes this penny so special? While the 1973 D penny was produced in large quantities, it's a specific error variety that's turned heads. Collectors and numismatists are searching for the rare 1973 D penny with a double die obverse. This error means that the coin has a noticeable doubling of the inscriptions on the front, especially on Lincoln's face and the date. Here's what to look for. Examine the coin closely. If you notice that the details of Lincoln's portrait appear to be duplicated, congratulations! You might have one of these rare error coins. The value of these unique pieces has skyrocketed over the years, with one selling for an astonishing $1.4 million in auction. Now, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins? First, get a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Look for the doubling on Lincoln's profile and the words, "In God We Trust." If you find it, you might want to consider getting it appraised by a professional. So, if you come across a 1973 D Lincoln penny, don't overlook it. Could be worth much more than its face value. Make sure to share this video with your fellow coin enthusiasts and subscribe for more amazing coin stories. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. We're diving into the mysterious and valuable world of the 2002 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny, and why you might have a potential fortune just lying around. Hey everyone, welcome back to if you're new here. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, especially if you're a fan of rare coins, valuable finds, and surprising stories about everyday items that could be worth a fortune. Today, we're talking about the 2002 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny and how some of these coins could reach astronomical values, maybe even $1.4 million. The 2002 Lincoln penny with the D Mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint. Now, this wasn't a year known for highly valuable or error coins, but as with all collectibles, there are rare exceptions. Sometimes, a small minting error, unique flaw, or even a pristine condition can turn a common coin into a highly sought-after collector's item. Produced mainly with a zinc core and a copper coating, the 2002 D Lincoln penny was minted in large quantities. So, finding one isn't uncommon. But what sets some of these coins apart? Let's get into it. To understand why a 2002 D penny might fetch up to $1.4 million, we have to talk about a few key factors: errors, condition, and rarity. Some of these coins may have unique minting errors, such as a double die, off-center strikes, or even rare misprints. These errors are incredibly desirable among collectors and can drive up a penny's value dramatically. If you find a 2002 D Lincoln penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if you spot a rare error, it could be worth far more than face value. But how exactly do you know if your penny is one of the valuable ones? First, grab a magnifying glass and carefully inspect your penny. Look for any unusual markings, doubling on the date or the lettering, or an off-center strike. Check the edges and surfaces for any signs of unique patterns or misprints. If your penny has one of these features, it might be time to get it professionally graded. Having your coin graded and authenticated can give it an official value, and that's when collectors start getting interested. That's when the potential for high offers starts coming in. Condition is key. A circulated 2002 D penny in average condition won't bring you much money, but an uncirculated or mint condition penny with an error could be worth thousands, or even more. The reason? Uncirculated coins have a far higher appeal to collectors because they show no signs of wear and maintain their original sharp details and luster. Uncirculated pennies are usually preserved in mint sets or kept by collectors. So, if you find a shiny, near-mint 2002 D penny, especially with an error, you might be looking at a serious treasure. If you think you have a valuable 2002 D penny, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. A professional grade will authenticate your coin, identify any errors, and give it an official value. This step is crucial if you're looking to sell. Now, you might be thinking, where do I sell a $1 million penny? High-end auction houses and rare coin dealers are your best bet. If you have a confirmed, highly valuable 2002D penny, it's going to attract serious attention, and who knows, you might just be the next millionaire from pocket change. So, is it time to start checking those pennies? Absolutely. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more rare coin content. And tell us in the comments, have you found any unique pennies in your collection? We're diving into the rare and valuable 1996 D Lincoln cent, a coin you'd usually overlook that could change your life. Stick around as we uncover what makes this particular penny so special, how to identify it, and most importantly, how to find out if your 1996 D penny might be worth a fortune. The Lincoln cent is one of the most common coins, and millions of the 1996 D pennies were minted in Denver. So what's so special about this year? Well, like other valuable coins, it's all about rare errors and unique features. While a regular 1996 D penny might only be worth a few cents, some have qualities that push them into the $1.4 million range. To have a 1996 D penny that's truly valuable, the coin's condition plays a massive role. The top value pennies are usually in mint state, meaning they have barely any wear or marks. Collectors look for these rare, high-grade coins certified by grading companies like PCGS or NGC, often graded MS67 or higher. But what if your coin doesn't look perfect? Well, there's still hope because rare minting errors can also boost its value. Now, mint errors can be a game changer. With the 1996 D, you might see doubling on Lincoln's face or in the lettering. These are known as double die errors. And even a slight misalignment, a weak strike, or an off-center penny can be very valuable, especially if they're noticeable errors. Pennies with unique, clearly visible errors can add hundreds or even thousands to the value. So why the huge $1.4 million price tag on some of these coins? High-value pennies are incredibly rare due to a combination of mint condition and error rarity. We're talking about a 1 in a million penny, literally. And for collectors, finding one of these rare pennies in pristine condition is like striking gold. If you think you've got a valuable 1996 D penny, the first step is getting it graded by a trusted coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll check your penny's condition and any errors to confirm its value. The grading process can cost a bit, but it's well worth it if your penny could be worth thousands or even a million. Finding a 1996 D penny worth millions is like hitting the jackpot. But keep an eye on every penny you find. You never know what hidden treasure could be lurking in your change. Even if you don't hit the $1 million mark, high-grade 1996 D pennies and error coins can still bring in significant value. So, check those pennies, do your research, and you might just find a rare piece of history that's worth a fortune. We're diving into what makes this coin so valuable, how to spot one, and why collectors are going crazy over it. The Lincoln penny has been an American classic since 1909. While most are worth only face value, rare varieties can go for thousands, even millions, under the right conditions. And when it comes to the 1991 no-mint mark penny, there are a few things you should know. First, let's talk about what no-mint mark means. A no-mint mark coin is typically minted in Philadelphia and doesn't bear any letter under the date. Now, most 1991 pennies are pretty common, but here's what sets the $1 million penny apart. Some rare examples have specific errors or die variations that make them incredibly valuable. We're talking ultra-sharp details, unusual doubling, or even off-center strikes that are unique to only a few coins minted that year. So, what makes these rare 1991 pennies worth up to $1.4 million? For one, serious coin collectors pay top dollar for coins with unusual errors. But for this specific penny, it's all about its incredible rarity, nearly perfect condition, and error variety. The value of a rare coin like this one depends on factors like rarity, demand, and condition. In mint or nearly uncirculated condition, some collectors believe it's worth well over $1 million. It's mind-blowing to think something so small could be so valuable. So, you might be wondering, do I have a fortune sitting in my penny jar? Here's how you can check. First, inspect your 1991 pennies closely with a magnifying glass. Look for any unusual details or signs of wear. Remember, rare errors and pristine condition are what set these coins apart. If you think you've found something special, don't try to clean it. Cleaning a coin can reduce its value. Instead, consult a professional coin appraiser or take it to a coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official valuation. Imagine discovering a penny that could change your life overnight. Could that be you? If you have any 1991 pennies lying around, now's the time to check. And hey, if you found this video helpful or exciting, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Who knows, your next penny could be worth $1 million. We're diving into an amazing story about the 1988 D Lincoln penny, a coin that's been shocking collectors and making headlines. Did you know that one of these pennies sold for an unbelievable $1.4 million? Stick around to find out what makes this coin so valuable and how you might be able to spot one in your own collection. Let's start with a little background. The 1988 Lincoln penny with the D Mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint. As part of the Memorial Reverse series, it's one of millions produced in 1988. So, what makes it worth more than just 1 cent? Well, the secret to the $1 million 1988 D penny lies in an unexpected place. The designer's initials. Flip the coin over, and you'll notice the tiny initials FG. These stand for Frank Gasparo, the designer of the reverse side. Most 1988 D pennies have a standard look, but the $1 million version has a unique feature. It uses a reverse die from 1989 instead of 1988. This subtle difference in the initials makes all the difference. This variation in the initials is so small that it's easy to miss unless you know what to look for. But, to the trained eye, it's a rare money-making detail. Look for the D Mint mark under the date on the obverse side. Examine the FG initials near the Lincoln Memorial. The valuable version has the 1989 style initials, which are thicker and more defined than the standard 1988 style. If you're unsure, a good magnifying glass can really help. Now, you might be wondering, why does this little penny command such a massive price tag? Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. Only a small number of these pennies were struck with the 1989 reverse die, making it a significant mint error. Coin collectors and investors are willing to pay big money for unique pieces like this one, which is how it reached that astonishing $1.4 million value. You never know when you might come across a valuable coin. Some of these details are tiny. Books and online resources can help you learn about other valuable coins to watch for. If you think you've found a rare coin, a grading service can verify its authenticity and condition, which can increase its value. And that's it for today's exciting discovery. Who knew that a simple penny could be worth $1.40 million asterisk? If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and hidden treasures, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. Who knows? The next $1 million coin could be sitting in your pocket right now. We're diving into a jaw-dropping discovery, the possibility of a 2016 D Lincoln penny worth an unbelievable $1.4 million. Grab your loose change, because this might be one penny you don't want to overlook. Now, we're talking about a specific 2016 D penny from the Denver Mint, but not just any one. There's something special about this rare variety, something that makes it worth thousands, or potentially even millions, in collector value. So what makes this penny so valuable? Let's go over some of the factors that can make a coin worth so much more than face value. First, you need to look for unique features. The 2016 D Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, was produced in high quantities, but not all of them are created equal. Rare variations, such as striking errors or unusual minting characteristics, can turn a seemingly ordinary penny into something truly special. One of the main factors that can make this coin worth a fortune is mint errors. These could include doubling errors, where parts of the coin's image appear doubled, or die cracks, which can add rare and collectible appeal. Even slight off-center strikes can elevate a coin's value to remarkable levels. Remember, collectors are always on the lookout for unusual coins with these characteristics, and they're willing to pay a premium if the condition is right. Condition is everything in coin collecting. Coins graded MS65 or higher are generally considered in excellent condition, while a 2016 D penny in MS67 or even MS68 condition can demand extraordinary prices from collectors. A mint state penny is pristine, free from wear or scratches, making it highly desirable. A penny in top condition is the key to high valuation. If you think you have a penny with no scratches or signs of wear, it could be worth the cost to have it professionally graded. Now, why are we talking about $1.4 million? Because in the past, certain rare pennies with unique characteristics and in pristine condition have sold for similar amounts. While a $1.4 million sale for a 2016 D penny hasn't happened yet, collectors speculate that if the right combination of rarity, error, and condition is found, it could break records. Can you imagine? A penny worth $1.4 million. So, keep your eyes peeled for any 2016 D pennies in your change jar. You just might have a treasure hiding right there. To check your pennies, look for that D mint mark on the obverse side, meaning it was minted in Denver. Then, inspect it carefully for any doubling, mint errors, or signs of high-grade quality. And if you find something special, consider getting it authenticated by a professional coin grading service to truly understand its value. We're diving into a coin that could be sitting right in your pocket change, but is rumored to be worth an astonishing $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right, we're talking about the 2001 Lincoln 1-cent penny with NO mint mark. And while most of these pennies are worth just a cent, there's one special penny out there that could make you a millionaire. Now, let's break down why this no mint mark penny might be so valuable. In 2001, pennies were minted in Philadelphia, which is why these coins have no mint mark at all. Typically, coins without a mint mark aren't rare. However, certain 2001 pennies, especially those in perfect condition or with unique errors, have gained legendary status among collectors. So, what makes a regular penny worth a potential $1.4 million? First, we're talking about high-grade coins that have been perfectly preserved since they were minted. In the world of coin grading, a top-tier grade, like MS68 or MS69, can significantly boost a coin's value. There are also ultra-rare error coins, which could include unique misstrikes, doubling, or other oddities that make a particular penny one of a kind. When a rare coin combines a high grade with a significant error, it can create a buzz in the collector's market, driving up the price astronomically. In fact, a few years ago, a 2001 Lincoln penny with a rare error fetched over $1 million at auction. These coins often have stories or a unique history that gets collectors excited, and that drives the price way up. So, how can you check if your penny is worth a fortune? Start by looking closely at the coin's condition. Any scratches or dents can reduce its value. Next, if you spot anything unusual, like doubling on Lincoln's profile or odd spacing on the lettering, you might be holding on to a rare error coin. If you think your coin could be valuable, get it authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can verify its authenticity and grade it, which will increase your coin's value significantly if it's rare enough. Imagine holding on to a simple penny from your change, only to find it's worth $1.4 million. While this may be rare, it's not impossible. Stories like this keep collectors excited, reminding us that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. We're diving deep into the mysterious world of the 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln cent. That's right, this unassuming penny could be the jackpot you've been searching for. Before we dive into the factors that make this coin so valuable, let's talk a little about its history. The 1949 Lincoln cent is part of the iconic wheat penny series, a classic design cherished by collectors worldwide. With no mint mark, it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. But don't be fooled. These coins can be rarer than they appear. This penny is made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing in at just 3.11 grams. Philadelphia struck around 217 million of these coins in 1949, but very few have survived in pristine condition, and it's these high-grade examples that can be worth a fortune. When it comes to the 1949 Lincoln cent, the condition is everything. A well-worn coin might only be worth a few cents. But if you have a coin that's close to mint condition, one that's been graded as 67 or higher by experts, that's where the real money lies. The highest recorded sale of a top-graded 1949 penny? A jaw-dropping $1.4 million. Now, keep in mind, that's an extremely rare price for an exceptionally rare coin in nearly perfect condition. But the dream of striking gold, or in this case copper, is real. So what sets a $1 million penny apart from the rest? Comes down to three factors: mint luster, sharp strike, and lack of blemishes. Coins that were well preserved, showing little to no scratches, discoloration, or wear, are incredibly rare and valuable. Even if your 1949 penny isn't worth $1.4 million, don't lose hope. High-grade 1949 pennies have sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars. And remember, the market for rare coins is always changing, so keep an eye on those prices. If you think you might have one of these rare pennies, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Authentication by a service like PCGS or NGC can make a world of difference in proving your coin's value. And who knows, you could be sitting on a hidden treasure. So there you have it, the 1949 Lincoln cent, a little piece of copper with the potential for big earnings. Check your old jars, your pocket change, and maybe, just maybe, you'll find one of these hidden gems. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more incredible coin discoveries right here. We're diving into the details of this modern penny and uncovering what makes certain 2018 D Lincoln pennies potentially worth a fortune. First, let's get a quick overview of the 2018 D Lincoln penny. Minted in Denver, this penny is part of the Lincoln cent series featuring the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln. In 2018, over 3.7 billion pennies were produced at the Denver Mint alone, making this a very common coin, or so it would seem. But even among billions of coins, certain rare features and errors can transform an ordinary penny into an incredibly valuable collectible. It's these ultra-rare variations that might bring the coin's value sky high. So, what could make this common 2018 penny worth over $1 million? The answer lies in three main factors: condition, rarity, and unique errors. Let's break each of these down. First up, condition. Coins graded in the highest condition levels, called mint state grades like MS69 or MS70, are virtually flawless. Finding a 2018 D penny in this pristine condition is extremely rare, given the coin's widespread use and handling. The second factor is rarity. Collectors and grading experts look for unique varieties, like die errors or anomalies. These could include things like double die strikes, where elements of the coin are slightly duplicated, or off-center strikes, which are more noticeable mistakes in the minting process. Such errors make these coins scarce, and therefore valuable. Finally, we come to unique errors. Although extremely rare, some 2018 D pennies have been reported to display significant minting mistakes, and when one of these goes up for auction in flawless condition, it can reach mind-blowing values. This is how certain 2018 D Lincoln pennies have fetched six figures, or even the $1.4 million mark. So, if you're holding on to a 2018 D penny, here's how to check for these lucrative details. Look for features like unusual markings, a doubled image on Lincoln's profile, or any major misalignment. These details are subtle, but they could be the ticket to a highly valuable coin. Values for high-grade and error coins vary, but let's get an idea. For a perfect MS70 grade, you're looking at several $100s even without an error. With significant errors, that's when we see values jump to tens of thousands or even over $1 million. Are you ready to search your change jar for a potential gold mine? Remember, these finds are rare, but they do exist. If you think you've found a special 2018 D Lincoln penny, get it evaluated by a professional. And who knows, you might be holding on to a $1.4 million treasure. We're diving into a surprising treasure, the 2013 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. Yes, a coin that some say could be worth as much as $1.4 million. Now, you might be thinking, asterisk, how can a coin from 2013 be worth such an eye-popping amount? Most of us pass these pennies around without a second thought, but as always in the world of coin collecting, it's all about the details. First, let's break down the basics. The 2013 Lincoln penny with no mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, where billions of these coins were made. But don't let that fool you. There's a very special reason why a few rare versions could fetch up to $1.4 million. This penny is part of the Lincoln Cent series, introduced back in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln. The series has gone through several design changes, but it's the rare minting errors that can make any year extremely valuable, including our modern 2013 penny. Alright, so let's talk about what sets a valuable 2013 penny apart from the rest. Look closely because certain rare error types on these coins are what collectors dream of. These errors include double dies, where parts of the coin design are duplicated, and striking anomalies like planchet errors that can make these coins extremely rare. Top dollar for pennies with clear, major errors, those flaws that truly stand out under magnification. While most of the 2013 pennies are perfectly ordinary, only a handful might have been struck with significant errors or on the wrong planchets. These unusual coins have been known to sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in the rarest cases, experts believe they could be worth over $1 million. Imagine finding one of these rare coins in your pocket change. Just think, a 1-cent coin that could change your life. In 2013, the Mint produced these coins by the billions, so errors are not easy to find, but they do exist. A single pristine, error-laden penny could have collectors ready to bid big. Look for doubling in the date, liberty, or the motto, "In God We Trust." A regular penny weighs around 2.5 grams, so if it's significantly off, you could have something special. Any major oddities in the surface or shape could signal an unusual error. After examining it yourself, consider having the coin graded. A professional grading service like PCGS or NGC can verify the authenticity and error, giving you a better idea of its value. Remember, only coins in the highest condition with the rarest errors are likely to be valued in the millions. Some error coins have fetched incredible prices at auctions. The highest price tags are usually reserved for coins in mint state condition with dramatic, visible errors. The legend of the $1.4 million 2013 penny is based on coins with nearly perfect preservation and astonishingly rare errors, like major misstrikes that are almost one of a kind. So, if you have a 2013 penny laying around, take a closer look. You never know if you might have a hidden treasure. And if you want to keep up with more coin collecting tips, rare coin updates, and values, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Don't miss our next video. We'll be exploring more coins that could be hiding in your change. Could a simple 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln penny really be worth up to $1.3 million? Seems too good to be true, right? But for coin collectors, certain pennies like this can surprise everyone with their hidden value. The 1980 Lincoln penny is one of the most common coins you'll see, with billions minted in Philadelphia alone. But here's the kicker: coins without a mint mark were made at the Philadelphia Mint, and many were made from copper. So why would any of them be worth over $1 million? To understand why, let's dive into what makes specific 1980 pennies so valuable, including rare errors and special high-grade versions. First things first, for any coin to reach high value, it needs to stand out due to rarity, condition, or unique errors. Let's look at what can make a 1980 Lincoln penny so desirable. Coins in pristine condition are called MS or mint state. An MS-68 grade 1980 penny, which means almost flawless, could easily bring in a higher price from a collector. But why so much? Well, high-grade coins are rare, especially from everyday circulation where they get worn over time. Error coins are a collector's dream. Mistakes like double dies, off-centers, or even planchet flaws can make a coin unique. Some 1980 pennies with certain errors have sold at auctions for thousands and, in rare cases, hundreds of thousands. Here's the real story. While it's rare, a 1980 penny in phenomenal condition with a perfect strike could theoretically reach that $1 million range. At an auction, where collectors bid on the rarest of the rare, it's not impossible for prices to soar. In fact, several pennies have crossed the $1 million mark before, usually due to unique minting characteristics, historical relevance, or even just a bidding war among collectors. If a 1980 penny were to reach this level, it would need to be a one-in-a-million example, perfect condition, rare error, and possibly with a unique story behind it. So, how can you check if your 1980 Lincoln penny is worth something significant? Here are some tips. Inspect your coin closely for any signs of doubling, off-centering, or other odd features. You can use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe for this. If it's nearly flawless with little to no signs of wear, it may be worth grading. Coins in excellent condition, especially from years with high mintage, tend to have higher values among collectors. Sending your penny to a grading service like PCGS or NGC can confirm its grade and provide an official value estimate. So, is your 1980 Lincoln penny worth $1.3 million? It's unlikely, but if you find one with unique errors or in flawless mint state condition, you could still be holding a very valuable coin. Even some coins graded at MS66 or MS67 have sold for thousands. If you're lucky enough to own a rare or pristine penny, you may just have a collector's gem. So don't forget to check your change and keep an eye on those pennies.